What's up, Airsoft Corps fans, airsofters, MilSimmers, what's going on? Hey, this is Copperitis. You're in my man cave, my shed, whatever. I'm not cool enough to have a man cave. So, anyway, wanted to go through a few things that we had go right at Dark Phoenix 3. It's over, pictures are up, thanks to the sponsors, thanks to Bennett's for hooking us up, coming out on site with us. Appreciate you guys. Check out the photos, we had a great time. Had some things go pretty good, had some things go not so good. So what we do, we always try to improve. So we take those things that didn't go quite so good, get rid of them. Take those things that went pretty good, make them better. But wanted to share some ideas with you, some things that we did, and maybe you can incorporate some of that stuff into your MilSim in your area. So if you have a good idea, something that you've tried and worked really well at an event, be sure to send that to us so we can try it at our op as well, and we'll give you the credit for that. And you can send those ideas to myairsoftcorps@gmail.com. So hook us up, we'll hook you up. One of the things we did, of course, we all know props are cool. And when you got some cool, props, packets of money and whatnot, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. But something new we did, real simple. This is a little field cone, one of the little shorties, and it sits on the ground like this. We incorporated these into the Dark Phoenix 3 scenario and made minefields out of it. So worked really well. What we did was we had a simple playing card, and on the other side of it we had a decal sticker that stuck on there and had a simple child's maze, like a little maze you can find online, print and stuff, make it real small. Just a little one of those little mazes. You take the pin and find your way through the maze. Well, the EOD guy had to come up to the landmine, and to disarm it, he would, of course, under fire, enemy fire all around. So it's a stressful situation. So you might think a little child's maze is pretty simple, but when he gets to it, uncovers it, takes it out, and has to work it before he can leave that spot, pack that claymore, I keep saying claymore, landmine away, and so once he does that, he goes and clears the rest, and off he goes. Well, it was pretty fun. Of course, for one team, I actually accidentally messed up and gave them the wrong location, so they were ended up disarming some of their own landmines. I had to put them back as an admin, tell them, no, your landmines are over here. Then, so that was my bad. So be sure to give them the right location of their minefield. Anyway, something else we tried was played a little kill confirmed. So what we did was we got some of these little plastic dog tags that you can get at like a party store, and every player got one at the beginning of the op when they checked in. So what we did with them is they just took that, they put it on, put it in their pocket, whatever. If I come to you as an enemy player and I down you, and I can get to you, I come over to you and I go, hey, do you have a dog tag? And then of course they have to answer honestly and say yeah, and they give it up. Well, we did the same kind of thing. Well, before I get ahead of myself, let's say I'm collecting dog tags as well, and I got a pocket full, but I still have mine. If somebody takes mine, I don't have to give them everything I've got in my pocket, just this one. Now you could play it different at your location if you wanted to, and just play kind of like a king of the mountain, but it's a king of the dog tag, I guess, or whatever. And whoever ends up with all the dog tags wins, or something like that, or the most dog tags. But anyway, have fun with that. It's just an idea. It's just a simple prop. You don't need this. You can have a little piece of paper that says dog tag. It's fine. Do what you need to do. But at the party store, they're real cheap. So, but we also had mission cards that we gave out to the team leaders. So each faction, we had 2 factions, and each faction was busted up into Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie unit. So each unit had its own leader, and they would have a mission. So they go on the mission. The mission commander, that unit leader, would have the mission card, this pocket. So as he's playing along, and somebody, an enemy player, maybe downs him, comes over to him and says, hey, do you have any intel? Well, of course, he has to answer honestly and say, yeah, because he's got the mission card. So if they could hold him for 5 minutes without him being rescued, you had to give him the mission card. So we had a point value for completed missions. We had a point value for mission cards that you collected off of other enemy players. And then we also had point value for if you did not get to complete this mission because the enemy player had the same mission and they completed it. Maybe it was an objective or some object they had to get or something, and they took it back to their base. Well, then your mission turned into a counter mission, and you had to go to the base and take a picture with your smartphone. Everybody's got a smartphone now. Take a picture with your smartphone of that item in their base, and then transmit that. Find a place that you can transmit. Of course, out there where we were, there was lots of hills and rocks and valleys and things, so it was pretty difficult. So you had to traverse quite a bit of land to get to a place where you could transmit. If you transmitted that picture successfully to the admin, then you got points for a successful counter mission. Of course, you had to get in and out of enemy territory, so it turned into a lot of sneak and peek and a lot of covert stuff. So it was really fun, really fun. Another thing we did, we used some of the reactive targets. You may have seen some of these before. What we did on some of the sniper missions, instead of them taking out a high-value target of some sort, like a person, then what we did was we said, no, your mission is to take out this piece of equipment, this truck, this airplane, this whatever it was. We don't have those things, so what we did was we had a 50-gallon drum, and we put a reactive target, these are self-adhesive, stuck to that, turned it at an angle, one target per drum that we had, turned it at an angle so that they had to maneuver around and get position on that thing to be able to hit it. Now they could hit it from the side or whatever, because a BB hit on this will scrape off that that black finish and show the yellow that's underneath. Really bright, so you can tell quite easily just with a little flick of a BB that it's been hit. So only snipers could take those shots, and it worked really well. It was pretty fun, and it was challenging. Something else we did. What was the something else we did? The something else that we did. Glow sticks. We had a couple different color glow sticks. We had a night op, the first night of Dark Phoenix 3. We went camping and stuff, but we used our CQB or CQC speed devices, the 350 and under, and single fire and all that good stuff. Keep it safe. And what we did was we took two different color glow sticks and tied them up so they hung in a limb or something. We had a nice area that's real clear where you weren't in danger of really running into something or whatever because it's kind of dark. So we're out there, and so what happens is you got a red team, blue team. And if red team gets up here, they leave theirs hanging. They take this one down, drop it on the ground. And so what the other team tries to do is get up there and take this down and put their blue back up. And whoever had the most of their color sticks up at the end of the time limit, whatever, we did 15-minute rounds, but you could do whatever you wanted to, that was the winner. Domination. See? Huh? Modern, it's like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty stuff, real life. It's just fun. It's fun. So you can actually do that during the daytime too. Something we've done here at our local small field here at Fort Patton is we've had two different color flags, and what I like to use are the old kind of bicycle flags that stick on the back of the bicycle, stick up real tall. All you gotta do is get a handful of those. They're cheap. They're like, I don't know, $8 a piece or something like that. But you get those and spray paint one red, one blue, or whatever you want to make them bright colors. And you have two flags at this point, two flags at that point, two flags at that point. Same thing. Domination. Get the flag down, get the flag up. It works great. It's fantastic fun. So try that too. Now, what is this? It's heavy. What is that? Well, that's for later. That's something else. I might be talking about down the road for another scenario, but you'll have to wait on that one. Gotta keep something a secret around here. Can't give you everything all at once, not till we use it. Hey, want to give a couple props. Bullseye, thanks for my hatchet, dude. Makes good stuff. Props to my man Gio. Gio hooked me up. Look at this. Look at that bad boy, would you? Yeah. See, I'm always into the, like just the typical training knife or whatever. So when you get in for your safety kills and stuff, the hatchet, the wooden knife and stuff, it's pretty cool. You just, you touch the person with it. You don't actually, stab them or whatever. It's just mainly just for looks. But this, oh my goodness, How cool is that, huh? Anyway, props to my man Gio. Charles, love you, bro. Good people. So that's it from Copperitis. Here, my man cave / shed, whatever. Anyway, we got some good stuff coming up later on. Be looking for the Arctic Fox 3. Woo, coming up. I almost told you when it was going to be, but that's a surprise. Anyway, the registration will be coming up. The announcement for that will be coming up real soon, so be watching. Until then, keep it safe, keep it fun, keep it MilSim. Glow sticks. Whoa. Keep it. What did I say? Yeah, keep it. Okay. So until